Please be whole.
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Morning, Jack Spaniels. I know you're worried about the weather, but I'll be fine. Jack's worried because the weather's like this. It's snowing heavily.
Isn't it beautiful? Are we still going digging?
Of course we are. It's Dirty Secrets of Scotland. Hello, and welcome to Dirty Secrets of Scotland. I'm at the tip. It's snowing. I don't know how light this is going to be on camera, but it's not even half light yet. It's almost dark. And the snow, and there was a big storm here. Actually, there was a big storm everywhere, all over the UK. But in this wood, it's knocked over quite a number of trees. I can see at least 2 or 3 that have come down from the storm, and the path in was a nightmare as well, just trees strewn everywhere. So yeah, the trees have taken a bit of a beating, but I'd say like it's only a few of them. I don't know if you can see around me, but yeah, most of them are still fine. But yeah, there's a couple over there behind me that have come down. Anyway, enough yakking, let's get digging. One of the casualties of that storm just brought that tree down. It's quite a thin one compared to the others, so maybe not surprising. But it's starting to get light now, and I've just looked over there and found a spot. So yeah, let's get going. Right off the bat, I've found smelling salts stopper, which is going to be lovely. I hope I find the rest of that because they're gorgeous wee green bottles. Little ink well, square one, aqua glasso, because it's got some red ink or something inside it. And this little, I suppose, gravy or meat juice bottle. I think I've only ever found one complete one of these before. Don't know if it's damaged or what yet, but that's a good start, and I'm keen to get digging down, so let's crack on. I'm just digging out the very top, as you can see. One spadeful has just unearthed these 2 things. That looks very much like a cream pot, and that's another stoneware something or other. So let's have a look, and I won't stop the video. I'll just put you in here. I suppose that's a bit shaky. Let's have a look. Oh, nice, a new one. Cooper & Co. Fresh thick cream. That's lovely, I've never seen one like that. The fluted top. It's got some spiky bits in it, I'll have to be careful. Rust. Cooper & Co.'s Fresh Rich Cream. Oh no, Glasgow, Liverpool and London. So this is probably from Glasgow, being in Scotland. And the next one, which came out in the same spadeful, I think it's plain. Yeah, it's just plain, but also I think I might have chipped it. Oh no, because it's dirty in there. So it was broken already, but still it's a nice little pot. Belter, but that is an absolute belter. And I've only just started, but you know what comes next. Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Through the fields and woodland, with trusted spade in hand, bramble, rose and hawthorn are spread across the land. But when we feel the nettle sting, ow, that won't slow us down. Beneath our feet are the mysteries, just waiting to be found. What an absolute belter. Note to self, do the dancey thing after you do this bit. I'm all out of breath now, but look at that. What a belter. Genie, bring me more. Still just scratching the surface really, but look, more stoneware. There seems to be quite a lot of stoneware coming out of this hole, which I'm excited about, of course. Oh, there's a bottle under that as well. Didn't know that. Oh, I thought that was the top. No. Oh, look at that. Undamaged. That's cool. We pouring ink. Is it undamaged? Oh no, it's got a tiny... What is that? Is it? No. It is undamaged. Beautiful little stoneware pouring ink. Nice. And then there's something underneath as well. So, put my gloves on though, because it's a bit deeper. I don't know what's down there. Could be really sharp glass. A local though. A broken local. Never mind, at least I got the stoneware, eh? Let's crack on. Dig down roundup. Okay, here's what I've got. I found this on the surface actually. This is the lid for a tureen, and I'm pretty sure that this is the one that the mud pies found recently. It's got lions on it, you see. So, Josie and Andy, if you want that, you can have it. This is a little meat juice. This is a top for smelling salts. The ink that I showed you earlier. I've had a perfume since then from London. This is plain. That's a Heartbreaker. That's a Duncan's colour, I think. Obviously the belter so far is this. Pictorial as well. It's got ships or something on there. Anyway, that's the one that was broken. This is an interesting one. What is that? Chivers and Sons, Histon, Cambridge. I think it's Chivers. I'm just making that up from what I can see. Yeah, stoneware, HB sauce. This is just clear, and ink and a couple of bottle stoppers. And yeah, I'm down at the bottom now, and I'm just starting to chip away at the edges. I've just started doing that, so I'll carry on doing that and see what I can find. Just had this little ball out. GW Cole Company 3-in-1. It's aqua glass. 3-in-1 what, I wonder? I shall endeavour to find out.
Both side panels are embossed on this bottle, one with the company name GW Cole Co. and the other with the words 3-in-1 in quotation marks. Because of this embossing, we can date this bottle between 1899 and 1909, which is quite early for this tip. Originally a bicycle mechanic in New Jersey, George W. Cole was the inventor of 3-in-1, a product that is still used today. However, it was Cole's business partner J. Noah H. Slee who made the brand a success using clever marketing methods. In an effort to create demand among consumers, the company targeted their marketing to their different audiences. Adverts in men's magazines spoke about the benefits for taking care of guns and fishing reels, whereas the publications aimed at women contained adverts showing its uses as a furniture polish. Clearly, they weren't afraid of a bit of gender stereotyping back then. Added to this, the company was renowned for giving out free samples of their product, coming in a small bottle with a patented floating label. In fact, Willie may have already found one of these sample bottles in a previous dig.
Look at the steam. Can you see that? I'm not sure if it's picking it up. Yeah, it's cold today. I'm in a jumper. I'm digging in a jumper. I don't think I've done that since last winter. Yeah, cold but nice, peaceful. Hear the birdies singing. Oh, solid. It's solid. Ah! It's cold, you see. It's been quite quiet, aside from robins coming and eating worms off of my spoil pile, which is cute. But yeah, I just had this. Lovely. Lovely little green not to be taken. It's full of something, which is slightly worrying. I think it's probably just water. Oh, it says Taylor underneath. I've never seen one like this, to be fair. That's a new one. That's lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely little bottle. It's an absolute belter. That is actually a cork in there, so who knows what's in there. I'll need to get that out before I get it home. Beautiful. I pushed the cork in with a bit of a root. I was wearing gloves at the time, of course. Poured it out. Didn't smell of anything. I think it was just water. But look at that. Look at the colour. That's stunning. Lovely little green poison. Just had this. Another ball kink. It's got a kiln scar. I think it's been up against another bottle in the kiln. Oh, is it cracked? Yep, that's no good, unfortunately. That's goner. That's a shame. Nice bottle apart from that. I can probably fix this. It just involved literally breaking it in half and gluing it back together. Apart from that, it's nice. I'll think about it. I might take this home actually. Just had this out of that cave in. I love these green inks. It's not aqua glass, or maybe it is, the basis of it is, but it's quite green. In fact, there's one of these in the credits, because I found one of these on my first dig at this tip, along with a blue pen rest one, but that's lovely. Look at that. That's a belter. Love them. Just had this as well. It's Horlicks screw cap, a very early screw cap. Horlicks malted milk, Racine, Wisconsin, USA, and London, England. Aqua glass, full of bubbles and things. Very nice. Oh, it's got something in it. Yeah, ash. Just had this as well. Nothing too exciting, it's just a Bovril. We find them on almost every dig, but it's an older one. Long neck, pre-screw cap. Yeah, handmade, hand blown should I say. Very nice. As you can see, I've been digging on this side and it was getting really quite boring. There wasn't much coming out and I'm not sure now if that's been dug because doesn't appear to be too much layering going on. So I've just gone over to this side and I can tell that that's fresh. And straight away I had that green ink out and the Bovril and also the Horlicks as well. So I'm going to start digging here and I might even start backfilling that way if this becomes really good, because I have a feeling that over there may have been dug. Lunchtime roundup. First thing is this. Look at all these seashells. They must have been having a seafood banquet. And then there's that lead, meat juice. I don't know what this is. Part of an ornament, I think. I thought it was a clay pipe bowl, but it's not. It's too thick for that. Too coarse. Meat juice, a couple of inks. That one in particular is very lovely. Heartbreak City. That would have been a ginger beer. That would have been a Dunragic cream pot. A perfume there. This little embossed ball here, but that's broken unfortunately. A little embossed ball at the top there as well, which I will have researched by now when you watch this. Yeah, plain aqua glass. This is lovely, a sort of blob top, drippy lippy aqua glass. Someone will want this because it's okay, so it's plain, but it's beautiful. It's really, really thick and just so well made and very ornate. So we'll put that on the Etsy store, I'm sure. Yeah, plain, broken, one that I haven't seen before. You saw that right at the start. This is just a little pot. Sarah will use this for her painting. She can just put some nice paint in there or water, whatever she wants to do. This has got a cork in it, it's just for the water I think. Aqua glass, a couple of ball kinks, that one's cracked. Not sure if that was actually me, it looks quite fresh. Just a jar, an ink, strange shaped bottle, plain bottle. This says something. Is it whitbread? Bottled beer? It might have been some sort of promotional device. I'm not sure what this is. Yeah, just a HP sauce. And I don't know why this is over here, but it's over here. There's a Horlicks, just found just now. And the 2 Rockstar Sofa. Beautiful, beautiful cream pot with a lovely fluted top. Not seen one of them yet, so to me that's great. And this lovely little poison is very unique. I've not seen one like this. This is a new one for me on the step. In fact, this is just a new one for me. It's just lovely. And it says Taylor on the bottom as well, so I might be able to look into that and see what that was about. The name Taylor on the poison. Anyway, that's it for now for the lunchtime roundup. Doing pretty well so far. Looking forward to part 2. We're just back from a wedding in Newcastle. Sarah's friends Chris and Shan, so congratulations guys. It was a brilliant wedding. But another good thing about going to this wedding is that we got these things here, which I've got for my lunch. And it's like a big bread roll. It's a big round bread roll, very flat. And you cut it in 2 and make sandwiches from it, and it's called a stotty. So people in the northeast of England know about these, and I absolutely love them. And this is a big shout out to, again, to Chris and Shan, whose wedding it was, and all the people at the wedding that was talking about this channel and Sarah's mates. So yeah, shout out to the cats in the northeast. Don't mind if I do. This is one of the trees that succumbed to the storm. I'm looking at it and you can actually see that it's just snapped the roots completely, pushed over. Unbelievable. Power of that storm. Crazy. Someone else has been here recently and they've dug that out. It's one of those ones that Sarah found. It's like a chili cordial, weird. It's made by Kiora before they made the fizzy orange. We also chucked this out, left it, which is a shame because they're okay. So it's not printed, but they're really nice little bottles. I'm sure we'll get that on the Etsy store. I'm sure someone will want that. So yeah, we'll get that up on Etsy. Just found this as well, just a plain little pot. You know, it's not printed, but still, it's beautiful. Someone might want that. Stoneware, it's got weight to it, you know, it's a nice thing. This as well, it's a broken cord with hockey sticks on it, Marshall leaving. I can cut that there on that line, or just above. That'll make a nice glass. Cool. Another ball kink, a little bit damage on this one, but I can fix that. Cool, it's got a nice line around it as well, which is quite unusual. It's alright. Just found this as well, as Willie's leaves, covering this up. I don't know whether they intended to come back for these or I don't know, they're just left for someone else. But yeah, we love those because we can repurpose them. The hock bottle I'll probably leave. The jars I'll probably, I might take them. Definitely going to take all these stonewares. Well, look at these as well, it's like Cenopots but nothing printed on them. I think if they did find printed ones they'd be gone. But, you know what these are just inks. There's a good few of them though. But that's great because we use these. We use them for artwork, so that's really handy. Yeah, little forage here has come in really well. Thanks folks. Just found this as well and it's incised. It says mustard, something B-man mustard. Can't make the rest of it out. Something Red Bull. But it's got a little bit of a chip out of it. But I can fix that, no problem. That's nice. Thanks whoever left me this stuff. I don't know if it was left for me, but okay, it was. Thanks. Lead and base as well. We can make that into an artwork as well. So yeah, this is a lot of stuff. Cool. That really topped up my tally for the day. That's my little roundup from wandering around looking at the top. So that was dug by others, I guess, but might know. I've got a couple of bottles in the bottom here. The one on the right there, I think that's a jar. The one on the left, I don't know, I've just got the bottom of it. I want to dig them out, but I'll probably speed it up because it'll take me a while to get them out. So yeah, here we go. Okay, here's what we got. It's a big screw jar. Massive. I thought it was a Horlicks or something, but it doesn't say anything on it. It's plain. This one's a local beer or lemonade or something. Adamson's leave-in. Sort of a blob top, internal screw thread. Pictorial. Lovely. It's got something really gross inside it though. Hopefully I can get that out and save the bottle. Nice. Just had this wee pork pie as well. I actually thought it was a piece of bone. It's pretty much the colour of bone after it's been underground for a long time. In fact, there's a piece there so you can see it's not dissimilar. So I thought that wee pork pie was a end of a bone or something, but no. Lovely little stoneware. Nice. Got this in the bottom here. I think it's actually nearly ready to come out. I hope it's whole. I hope it's printed as well, but these pots don't tend to be, but we will see. Well, it's whole and it's plain. I thought it would be, but it's beauty though. Look at it. Isn't that cool? Very nice indeed. Got to keep digging though because it's already starting to get dark, so keep going. One last dash to the end and I'm seeing blue in the hole. Oh, do you want to join me? Come on, let's get down there. Okay, I don't know if this is whole. I'm just digging underneath, which is always seems to be the safest way for me. Be whole. It moved. Please be whole. It looks whole. Is the top okay? The top seems okay, no holes in the bottom. You beauty! Yeah! Not to be taken, and it's a shape I don't even have. That is gorgeous. Let's get out of the hole. Look at that. Look at the colour against the dirt. Let's get it out and get it cleaned up. Come on. Yes! An absolute belter. Gorgeous. Blue. Not to be taken. Haven't found any damage so far. Just being very careful. Oh man, that's so cool. I was just about to stop as well and fill in. And this was one last little hooray. Look at that. Look. Oh wow, stunning. It's actually got a bit of a purple hue. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but to me that looks like a kind of purpley colour. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yes. It's an absolute belter. And you know what that means? Underneath the soil or buried in the ground, there's a lot of treasure to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland. Through the fields and woodland, with trusted spade in hand, bramble, rose and hawthorn are spread across the land. But when we feel the nettle sting, ow, that won't slow us down. the mysteries just waiting to be found. Okay, full-time roundup. So there's so much here, it's crazy. I start here just plain aqua glass balls. I found another one of these pipes. This is the first one that I've actually found almost a whole pipe though. Is that Masonic 3 Gardeners, I think it was. Local Adamson bottle with a drippy lippy. That top, the mud pies can have that if they want it. The meat juice, a couple of inks, including the beautiful green one, the top. Just some medicine bottles, that one's embossed. Perfume, another clear aqua glass, the big aqua glass bottle. The Horlicks, this is a little recess inkwell. A couple of heartbreakers, cream pot and ginger beer. Roll top aqua glass jar, so it's got age to it. Obviously the Bovril, you've got to have a Bovril. This is plain. Lovely little green bottle. It was full of some really horrible milky stuff which I poured out and rinsed with my water. You got a little pork pie. Little pot for Sarah, Eiffel Tower lemonade. I need to pour that out, it's got some stuff in it. Nice neck on that. It's just a medicine bottle or a sauce bottle, I think. That's a plain jar. Then you've got your bulk ink, pouring inks, HP sauce, ink at the top. Strange bottle that I've never seen before. This is a clear bottle there. That is my charger for my phone. I didn't dig that up though, although I wish I had because it was quite pricey when I got it. This is all the stuff that was left on the surface, including the smashed cod and this bottle here, which is a local beer, which is good, or lemonade. All of this Stoneware stuff here as well. I'm having to be quite quick because it is getting dark now. Don't know if it looks that way on the camera, but it is. And there are 4 rock stars today. Possibly this could be my favourite. Maybe this. Actually, maybe this. Out of these 3, these are my favourites, but I love this as well, even though it's not printed. So yeah. Poison not to be taken, blue, cobalt blue, cream pot, lovely little green, I've never seen one like that before, and then this Stoneware, which is the colours of a ginger beer. So yeah, that is a lot that I've got to get in my bag today, and that's not even including the stuff that I've got to get rid of as well and get in the bin or recycled. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of work before I even get round to filling that in. Which is why I'm now going to get busy. Thanks for joining me on Dirty Secrets of Scotland. Had a really good dig again, really enjoyed it. Cream pot right at the start, amazing, and then the poison right at the end. I mean, come on, that's just great. Anyway, yeah, thanks again, and see you next time. All filled in. Willie's rainy day creations. Hello! The question I'm asked more than any other question on Dirty Secrets of Scotland is, Willie, how do you clean your bottles? Good question. Now I have made a video about this in the past, but it was a long time ago and things have moved on. I do a little differently now. So this rainy day creations isn't so much of a creations as a Willie cleans his bottles. And here it is. Okay, so the first step of my bottle cleaning is to make the solution, which I make from this stuff here. Soda crystals. I try to avoid using chemicals where possible, and this is a very sort of mild detergent. It's not as bad as, say, bleach or something like that. Anyway, the first step is get your hands dry, get your gloves on, because it can be a bit gross, and then make your solution with hot water first. And the reason I use hot water is so it dissolves the crystals. I would say that's probably about, I don't know, a cupful or something. Doing exactly that much. In other words, it doesn't have to be exact. Dissolve the crystals. And what you're looking for is the water to be around room temperature. These bottles have been in this box for about a couple of weeks, so they've had a chance to acclimatise to being out the ground now. You wouldn't want to do this right away or the bottles would crack. Cold water. Alright, now you grab your bottles and make sure there's nothing in the top, which of course there is. Great, hang on. Just need a spiky, which of course I didn't pre-prepare. Get the dirt out the top so the water can get in. This is just a piece of coat hanger that I've got a little curl in. Alright, once the solution's in there, I just put a little bit of water in the top to make sure it's completely full. Put my thumb over the top, put it in the water, and that means that there's no air bubbles in there at all. And I'll repeat the process with all of these bottles. Okay, so these bottles are now going to soak in this solution. That one shouldn't really be sticking out, but I don't have enough room, so it is what it is. And plus it's not very dirty on the inside anyway. So the rest of them though are immersed, mainly, apart from that one, and well, they're all meant to be immersed, okay. Anyway, they stay in the solution for as long as you can wait. I tend to leave them for about a week. This one here, I'll leave for about a week, and then we'll come back, and that'll be the next part of the video. Okay, the bottles have had a soak for a good few days in the soda crystals, as I showed you before. What happens next is you've got to clean them on the outside and then the inside. Do the outside first so you can see more clearly the inside. Start with this one, biggest one on the top here. This here is just fresh water. It's room temperature. You don't want it too warm because you're trying to match the temperature of this basically. Because if you go from here and it's cold into there and it's warm, thermal shock, the bottles will crack, especially if they're old bottles. This stuff here is Scotch Brite, which is just an abrasive plastic pad. Okay, that's as good as I'm going to get the outside with that pad. Anything else can, this is really heavily encrusted with rust. So I can get that off with a razor blade later if need be. Yeah, I will take that off with a blade and maybe a light wire brush, worst case scenario. Although I don't like to use wire brushes if I can avoid it. Now the next part, my secret weapon is this. And all it is budgie grit that you would get from the pet shop. This was actually Gail from Northern Mudlarks that did a video that featured this, and so thanks Gail, this worked really well for me, which is why I'm now in turn showing it to you guys out there as well. So all you do is you put a little bit of budgie grit into the bottle. A little bit of fresh water. Thumb over the top, cucaracha. Right, now I reuse this budgie grit. You can probably see that's been used a lot of times. I've had this for about 4 months and I just dry it on a baking tray afterwards on a shelf and reuse it. So all you do now, tip out that, hopefully most of the dirt comes with it. And you can, if you need to, repeat that process, but you shouldn't really need to. Now, I have another secret weapon which I'm going to have to use on this occasion. I don't know if you can see on the inside here, there's lots of, I don't know what it is. It's like a calcium deposit, and I get that a lot with this tip. Now, I've tried lots of different things to get rid of this stuff, and unfortunately the only thing that really does get rid of it, and quickly, is this stuff here. It's a descaler. Now, of course, this is actually a chemical. Okay, so I don't like to use these unless it's completely unavoidable. In this case, it's unavoidable. So you just go about, I don't know, 5 to 1, 1 part this, and then 5 parts water. You have to be very careful when you're using this stuff because, as I say, it is a chemical. Okay, don't know if you can actually see that on the camera. I hope you can. But it starts fizzing immediately, and that means it's working. And if you leave that for about 10 minutes, all that deposit will be gone. It just dissolves into the water. Now, what do I do next? Well, I keep it there and let that do its work, and eventually when that's all gone, this stuff's still active. So I'll only use this once in the whole session. I'll use it for all the bottles that need it. So I'm only using one time this solution. This can go away now. So yeah, saves having to use chemicals, and it just saves, you know, money as well, because you have to buy that stuff obviously. Yeah, so that's that. Okay, I'll go ahead and do the rest of these bottles now, and I'll speed up the film so you can just see me doing what I do. And try and forget that I'm actually filming it, even though I've got a little camera sticking out right in front of my face. Alright, here goes. They are all clean, or as clean as I can get them for now. Pretty good though. Anything else, any rust that's stuck on there that I need to get off, I'll just use a little razor blade, a little craft knife, and scrape off, and that's it. That's my secrets. That's how I clean my bottles. Hope you've enjoyed watching it.
Willie's rainy day creations.
Our Etsy store is updated weekly, so if you head over to Etsy, you can check out some new items that are going up there constantly. Also, if you want to donate to Dirty Secrets of Scotland to help us to make these videos, you can do so over on our Ko-fi page. Thank you so much to everybody that has purchased from our Etsy store and also donated to help make these videos on our Ko-fi page. Nice one!
Underneath the soil or hidden in the ground, there's a lot of treasures to be found. Dirty secrets of Scotland.